Hello, good evening, my dear YouTube viewers. Today also we will continue the caste based phenomenon by Mr. Ambedkar. So, ideology of Ambedkar about the caste system. He found inequality as a fundamental principle in the caste system. The existed four varnas is not only showed the differences in their caste system and also status differences. So caste is different, status is different. Why? Because caste word related to the cultural aspect, status word refers to the economic aspects. He is against to the Manu's caste principle phenomenon, where Brahmin burned from the mouth, Kshatriyas from the shoulders, Vaisyas from the thighs, and Sudras from feet. This type of description he won't like it. Based on the Manu's principle about the caste, even if there is any crisis, example famine, if they want to provide any famine relief, either kind or the cash, so that will also distributed according to the caste principles. Of this, Brahmin people got the major share compared with the other untouchables and untouchables. They were not recognized the need is same for all human beings or all caste people regarding their work, resources and ability to. If they want to distribute any other activity, social activity to the people, again they will follow the same caste social order. Example, occupations, maybe higher level occupations, lower level occupations, interactions, touchables and untouchables, intermarriages, the and other ceremonies. But Ambedkar said that free social order aims to prevent the isolation. Free social order means mingling together. At that time there is no word of separation. That's why he is telling free social order aims to prevent the isolation, that is separation or exclusiveness, because both makes them members of the class inimical towards the one another. Inimical means indirectly we are showing the differences, inequalities. Next, interpretation of Varna theory. All these points are according to the Ambedkar only. He emphasized that Hindu social order is not for an individual, maybe touchables, that is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaisya, Sudra, or even untouchables, Harijans and the tribes. But it is applicable at the level of Varna, class, unit, jati. That is, instead of individual, we are applying this for the group. Application for the individual is different, application for the group is different. Here for the group they used the word Varna, class, unit, jati. Example, justice. It should be common for all, not taken into consideration any Varna or the caste. So his argument was like this. Sometimes individual can enjoy the fruits which they belong to the class or Varna, the unit, whereas other Varna people, even though the benefits are there, because they were not the members of the A group, B group people cannot enjoy the fruits or the benefits of the A. So he asked, does Hindu social order carrying the equality? That is, Hindu social order means Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaisya, Sudra, it was a division in the society. Then in the social order, is there any equality? No, not at all. So he opined that refused to recognize that all are same, no matter how profoundly they differ as individuals in capacity and character, are equally entitled as human beings, consider and give respect to them. So one should be give the respect depending upon his one's own ability. This is his idea. They increased the plans, whether it may be small or great or larger, and all the members may be equally unable to enjoy the powers of the possessors. If the people are touchables or untouchable or Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, why all people are not enjoying the benefits? This is a question from the side of Ambedkar. Finally, it can say that Hindu social order is against the equalitarian temper, that is equality. Because of different occupations, people are unable to enjoy the liberty. Where there is differences, liberty will be concised. So the degree of liberty is confined to its occupational status. Even though if he is intelligent, but he belongs to the barber community, his knowledge should not express towards the others. Only occupational level he should express, he should spread over the knowledge. That's why his occupational status is confined his knowledge. Finally, he submitted what Hindu people are following the laws are existed in the Vedas. Nobody was introduced. It was long back scriptured or designed, structured in Vedas that the present people are simply copying or the following. That's why no human being or person can have the capacity to bring the changes in the existing law. Once again, we will recap the information. Today also we will continue the caste related information with reference to the Ambedkar ideology. He found inequality as a fundamental principle. They existed four varnas, not only the differences in their caste system. Here the caste word related to the cultural aspect, non-materialistic cultural aspects, and also status differences. Status differences is economic aspect, that is the material aspects. So here the differences we found, material differences as well as the non-material. Non-material means caste system or the belief system. Next, he is against the Manu's caste principle phenomenon, where Brahmins, the Manu was telling, Brahmins born from the mouth, Kshatriyas from the shoulders, Vaisyas from the thighs, and Sudras from the feet. Based on the Manu's principle about the caste, sometimes the same principle we are using for some other purpose. Example, in case the society was facing any crisis condition or the famine, at that time famine relief measures is not equally distributed irrespective of their caste or the varna system. Again here also we are applying according to the varna, according to the caste, the benefits are distributing. Example, the Brahmins are getting the major share of the famine relief funds or the benefits kind or the cash, whereas the Sudras or the untouchables, they are getting very limited amount of the kind or the cash. He said, what they were not recognized, the need is common for all, same for all. All human beings are all caste are one and same. But regarding their work, resources and ability, they should check it. But the people are ignoring, taken the caste principle as the highlighting point. If they want to distribute any other social activity towards the people, again they will also use the caste social order. Example, occupations. If any person wants to occupy that, if any person wants to take the one occupation, if it is the higher caste occupation, lower caste occupation. So occupations are higher and lower. Interactions between two groups, touchables and untouchables. And intermarriages, maybe intercaste, inter-subcaste, inter-religion, something like that. And other ceremonies also. But Ambedkar said that social order aims to prevent the isolation and exclusiveness. His main idea is don't keep all the people as a separate group. Keep them all people moved together, interacting together. Because both makes the members of the class inimical towards the one another. Because of the caste principles, inequality is going on increasing and stabilizing, and it is continuing. Then he is also having some other idea about the Varna theory, interpretation of Varna theory. He emphasized that Hindu social order is not for an individual. that may be touchables, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, or untouchables like the Harijans. But it is applicable at the level of Varna, class, unit, Jati, caste, whatever it may be. Here it is, his main interest is whatever the principle, whatever the benefits, whatever the resources we want to give it to them, it is not for the individual, it is for the group. Example from the contemporary scenario, let us take the example. If the people belongs to BC caste, Sati BC caste is a special class, a special unit. SC caste is a special unit. So their reservations are different, these people reservations are different. So any reservation not for the single person, it is for the class. In such a way, he was interested in earlier time. The same principle later in his constitution he introduced it. So example, justice. Justice is not for an individual, it is for the group. It is for the class, it is for the caste or the varna, common for all. Sometimes individual can enjoy the class or varna unit, others may not. If you maintain the inequality, only some group of people are enjoying more benefits, others people may not. He asked the common man, does Hindu social order carrying the equality? Social order means division of the society. By whom? Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. So all the people are having the common equality, commonality or equality? No, not at all. So he opined that, refused to recognize that all men are same. Don't say the people are separate, all men are same. But no matter how profoundly they differ as individuals in capacity and character, are equally entitled as a human beings. Consider and respect to them. Though the description may be biological description or the capacity or the character, such type of description differences you should show it. Or else in common, all people are common human being. All individuals are common. Like that he has in his idea. They increased the plants, whether it may be small or the large, and all the members may be equally unable to enjoy the powers of the what they possess. Even the benefits are there, untouchables may not enjoy it. Benefits are there, women may not be enjoy it. Such a type of discrimination, they won't like it. They means here the Ambedkar won't like it. Finally, it can say, Hindu social order is against the equalitarian temper. That is, it was not for the equality. So, because of different occupations, people are unable to enjoy the liberty. Because discrimination is there, division is there, so all people cannot enjoy 100%. According to the class, according to their caste, they should enjoy them. That's why the degree of liberty is confined to its occupational status. Finally, he submitted, what Hindu people are following the laws are not from by an individual creation. It was existed past or the long back from the Vedas. That's why no human has the power to bring the any changes in the existing law. By this, today's lecture is completed. The gist of the information is the discrimination at the cultural point, that is the caste and the varna, and also the economic point, that is in the social status. And the second point is, here if there is any relief measures, famine relief measures, for this also the earlier days the people are utilizing the principle of caste principle. According to them, higher caste people will get more, lower caste people are getting the less. But Ambedkar is telling justice for common. There is no such type of discrimination. We should always give the respect for all people except their character and the capacity and the gender. So we cannot see the equalitarian principle or temper in the if there is a caste system. But no caste will be created by an individual. It came from the Vedas. This is the gist of the information. Tomorrow we will continue the rest of the other information. This is Bindu taking leave from the YouTube platform. Why I am giving the detailed information means, after detailed narration and description, at the end of this my course syllabus or the course outline, I will keep 1 hour, 2 hours, entire the village system, entire the caste system, like that. In case if I will give the more information within a 1 hour, you may not catch it, you may not keep in your mind or computerized. That's why first stage is leisurely I am describing the little amount of information. Later, at the heavy load of information at a stretch at the end of the syllabus. Okay, good day, and hope that you can understand my logic behind this, why I am giving the leisure information. Okay, if possible, do subscribe. Good night.